time I had the anti-LGBTQ bill about parliament, I was a Ekufuado Kwasiampini, Eden in Sashasi. The last guy, this foolish boy, a dirty riffraff, on building bibi on a brabum, the school code in Ankofon Sheno. And after your market catcher, they say, yo, Osnoma me ho, into Uncle for case no Enkosha court, send a beya, Osnoma me ebetnaso. And at the last guy, Eddie case we call court. What Ekufuado now buying a year and they say they cut the parents out. Now let's kill another jandam. The next jandam no about PTA and Hon Adutwum and the minister Hon Adutwum education. So now Hon Adutwum recently made a statement about PTA. And yen yina how a PTA abwa schools ewa Ghana. Sibia teachers, any parents, schools, any parents are coming together. Sometimes financially they support schools, and we have seen awufo omabwa schools more. In fact, the impact of PTA, and I say how they have been able to help our educational. So when Nyabutra Obagin said the impact of PTA is small and yet very impactful. PTA, Parents Teacher Association, so collaboration from time I started in the scene, it has helped develop schools a lot. In fact, for some time now, you will say the parents, they were taken out of our education, especially when it comes to senior high schools. It will point to be the parents did not have a say in our education. It became just the teachers and the government. Now, what was happening? They say the government was taking decisions for the teachers without the consent of the parents. I don't know who say school because the collaboration was between the government and the teachers. The parents who are going to object to decisions made by the government and the teachers. Those parents were cut out because MP before the agenda 111 it wasn't an idea ever benefiting Ghana for Nkwara. It was a political thing. They just wanted to sell an idea, but implementing it practically, they knew say so the parents ne kanwa sa agenda free SHS no implementing na enya papa no the parents will speak. They deliberately decided to cut the parents out of our education when it comes to second cycle education. SS no. Free SHS no start here no. Parents did not have a say. Parents will eduane demand ba onim baby anibada onim omni access to day-to-day running of the schools. Some political headmasters, they were the ones running our education in the name of free SHS. And Tuba would say, na ye man kurano nkwasi eduane, na ye feeding kurana na bi wu. Na the parents could not do anything because what Ekufuado now buying a year and they say they cut the parents out. It's Hon Adutwum came to power, obey education minister, and I'll catch a Ghana for say. It will be very important to add parents to your school because I was say I go for who senior omumano yeshomo day in day out the omudi the omobeshe baby omobeda and so omudi jare I was say I go for play a role and it's about 8 years ni NPD NDC were opposition because we needed to review the free SHS because I'll see the teach our for account. I was saying, Adventure near the year. In the time when I joined Mahamani NDC, Professor Nano Pokwa Eka review, these were the things they were talking about. You cannot cut parents out of a child's education. They wanted the parents to be part of the education. Senebeya, they can also direct. Parents are omobua teachers, they are not taking control. They are just basically an advisory body. They help. Sometimes financially, PTA edisika day, etu schools, emanebua schools, So why would the government say we don't need parents to be part of our kids' education? In the Hon Adutwum education minister now say no. PTA to be reintroduced into our educational system. In the Hon Adutwum catch Ghana for dabi. The reason why Krampoti and free SHS engineer and national say ye awofo ne free mu. Inti enkwara ne bi Krampo no more respect am awofo no because they saw say am awofo no did not have a say in their education. Normally say akora ko school na say ohuni maame kura na ne papa wo school so oba PTA and no keke no onim say there's some supervision onim say the teacher ebetuma report no onim say dey obi is in charge. The moment I be sad in the the kids feel say the parents do not have any control on the education. It will say the school and enquirano any aban no kwa na edili nti akora na yare a awofo ni nim bosa akora na wu say school ni hospital papa clinic ni wo awofo na wo se omukasem me ye clinic papa e man nkora nya good health care no awofo na etwa magu na nkora na wu eduane na enye ti Hon Adutwum aba and also no we need to reintroduce because Ekufuado aban no they took out PTA which was dangerous and which is still dangerous. Now something has happened. They be ameka say MPP for Jimmy. MPP for almost followers, 90% of them they are foolish, they are ignorant. Majority are illiterate. MPP for party no in penifone who say followers ne Jimmy. They know. After your market, when him say 90% of MPP followers or Jimmy, he knows. And they always feed them with idea be exciting. Now idea. You know Papa we on in a year MP or your former education minister, not a deputy, or so your suffer. Yep, one of the dishonest nipa on kanu krewa asasi we swa onyankopon eni se o man space bia wo na hiniema ya sakwa we. On in a ma and the inkofobika setia Christosom or saso your suffer. One of the most despicable foolish men in Ghana today. I'll show you the reason why in Tiameka we were Jimmy for. He's not supposed to be entertained. Ane me ya say obia ni ahya ne sofo do de nam Ghana. No man tiri efu no keka nkwase asem. This guy was the deputy education minister. Nkwase ade e so Ghana nyina nkwara wu school. Ye mo poisoned rice. Any ade na this guy was supervising it. Akwa we so enyame nipa. Now, Hon Adutwum beka say we need to bring back PTA no quickly and a suffer convo we are on kanokre. Or say nobody abolished PTAs. What we did was abolish PTA levies. Or see on the time and or education minister no on a country LED education no, they never abolished PTA. In fact, the Oma abolish here they say they abolished PTA levies. We or American Muslim on we preko and so no preko nkwan. Man kobi party ni wan kobi intiaka party ni wan sama e de na okabi. Also ekwasia. Osi o PTA no omo abolish. Na emom omo levies ni abolish e na me say party mu wan kobi. Inti e ka de si o party na so a e de na wanu dem. Wa wo so won wi preko e de na onum preko nkwan. Se PTA no wa abolish a then na PTA no abolish omu levies no. Obetumi ka dem say we did not abolish the PTA, but we abolished their levies. The PTA basically they support the schools. In fact, unsesima yendi nyawo. Say nkenye the financial supporter, any the advisory supporter PTA edeba schools na. We would have never considered PTA to be part of the school and I say building education in Ghana. The reason why we need PTA, no, there are so many reasons in here PTA. We need them at a point that schools need here financial help. Almost to step in, they pay, they help, they sustain. Almost here advisory help. PTA, I will follow to be TM, almost to do advice ba. So you cannot tell me say why you need secret free. Why then? Why abolish levies? No, now PTA no abolish it. Now I'm not sure why this man is a liar. You see this document. This is a statement. Council rejects Parents Association once PTA maintained. Where year 2024 January. Time omucha PTA muno. PTA council no eba out be catcher buying say. You guys should not take us out. We are part of education in Ghana. Into Usha. PTA for no crampo eba until we release this statement catcher buying say you cannot cut us out of our kids' education. This story was reported by Air Joy on the 17th of January 2024. But Sa Kwana also a soft catcher Ghana for say Oma abolish PTA no shade. This is a Ghana Education Service document. Mummy read the document we na me mountia says sa papa na your friend of Fort Joe said na or ye Asem South MP no. Or you're one of the most foolish people in this year that didn't come back to parliament. On Senko for no, I'm just a Ghana for Jimmy. Now, Momianko Ghana Education Service, did they basically take out PTA from from running our schools? Momianko document no. In Team Fojo. Now, this is what the document says, and this is a GES document. Who read the document? It says this recent past developments. The Heads and Parents Teacher Associations, PTAs, had always collaborated in the past in the prioritization of projects and activities for execution in schools. It was, however, not until 2013 that schools' heads were made signatories to PTA accounts. The latter opinions. Sorry, let me take this again. The Heads and Parents Teacher Associations, PTAs, had always collaborated in the past in the prioritization of projects and activities for executions in schools. It was, however, not until 2013 that school heads were made signatories to PTA accounts following recommendation by the Auditor General. In the latest opinion, PTA funds remained public funds and needed to be subject to audit. Prior to this, PTAs operated their own accounting systems without references to the school's head. This created serious financial challenges in some schools. It is in light of this that heads were directed by the Auditor General and the Director General of Ghana Education Service to get involved in the management of the finances of the PTAs to restore sanity. Now, so we read it document, this is what you see. In the recent past, there have been some developments within the operations of PTAs which thwarted government's effort at ensuring universal access to education, specifically at the senior high school level. These have been related to imposition of levies which have led to the denial of some students access to academic work or school facilities and structure by virtue of some parents either refusing or unable to contribute to the activities of PTAs. Some PTAs instituted outrageous levies which sought to defeat the purpose for which the free SHS policy was introduced. In the same vein, the PTA levies affected the free compulsory basic education, that's FQ, policy at the basic school level. It made some children to drop out of school as a result of the inability of their parents to pay such levies. Now, in response to these developments, the management of Ghana Education Service, and that is the part that we have actually marked red. So part now I'm marking red now. This is what it says. In response to these developments, the management of Ghana Education Service, and this is what it says. A, suspended the imposition of levies in all schools. B, directed the reorganization of parent-teachers associations to parent-teachers parent associations, that is, to limit the involvement of management and staff of the schools. Management has therefore developed the PA guidelines as follows. Now, what they did, MPP Abani said, one, like the guy said, or say, they did what? They suspended the imposition of levies in all schools. Into PTA levies, and they went on to do what? They directed the reorganization of Parents Teachers Association, that is PTAs, to Parent Association. So what they did was, after they took away the levies, they also stripped the Parents Teachers Association. They took the parents out and make it they took the teachers out and make it only Parents Association. So there was no collaboration between the parents, the teachers. What the Ekufuado government and the country and the for Jomuye and they say, Omuyi levies free one, and they strategically they separated the teachers from the parents. Into the parents did not have a say when the government and the teachers took decisions. Technically, you as a government, you have taken out the parents. In the Sokachem say you directed the reorganization of Parents Teachers Association (PTAs) to Parent Association. Then you are trying to tell me say the collaboration between teachers and parents, you have taken it away. You are basically making them independent. You are making them autonomous. Now they cannot collaborate to basically get to that point whereby they can both come to a conclusion about the kids, their future. It is Hon Adutwum said he wants to reintroduce PTA. He wants to bring teachers and parents together to think and come up with solutions that will help the education of the kids. You cannot take levies and you cannot separate the teachers from the parents. What you need to do is if even you take the levies out, the parents and teachers are supposed to be thinking together. They are supposed to collaborate to get to the bottom of problems and also get solutions to problems. Inti, so me say you did not scrap PTR, then you are basically lying to the Ghanaian people. If you did not have any problem with Parents Teachers Association, then why did you reorganize it? Because when you reorganize something, it means its original form was not right. You did not like it. For when you review education, it means there's something being done which isn't right that needs to be corrected. If you reorganize, then it means in its original form, you did not like it. You want it to be done in a different way. And that is what we are talking about to say. It means that during the MPP era, PTA, Mugu, and Harun Adutwum NDC for say they are going to bring the PTA back. There should be a collaboration between teachers and parents. The money aspect is one thing. But when the teachers and parents don't have a collaboration, they cannot reason together. They cannot think about the kids, their education. Then that disconnects, and then the enquirano sebio omutumia di omoye. It is very important to say, yeah, politicians as a political party and as a politician, about enquire education, you are not supposed to play politics with it. These are the documents. What actually caused the redirection? What made you people reorganize? What caused the reorganization? One way levies nephew. Why don't you keep the name? Why don't you keep the PTA? Why do you take teachers out of the Parents Association? Because you don't want the parents to have direct influence and direct access to omokora education. Into the NDC say they are bringing PTA. I was say awofo ne den. Awofo no any teachers no esia a discussing omonkwara no education. It is a what to say sa papa we sa man we ojina TV so catch will say PTA no MPP time omo ntwema oye sofo kromfo mo china mo hwe na sum